Hey, this is Amy, and Cosmo and I are going to share some wholesale tips with you guys. Cosmo is very interested in wholesale, if you couldn't tell. So right now my wholesale experience is limited to selling online. I haven't approached any local businesses at this point. But there have been a few things that I've learned with the several offers and the several requests that I've had that I wanted to share with you all. When I get convos about wholesale, I like to find out a little bit about the person that's convoing me as well. I know that they're interested in what I have to offer, but I kind of like to know what they have to offer too. I usually like to find out who they are, what their position is at the place, if they're the owner or the manager, if they're ever purchasing or something like that. And I also like to know what types of things they sell. If they have a website, that's a big thing. When my things are in their store, I want my products to be a good representative of their store, but also if my cards are in a store that's kind of a dump, I don't really want that to happen. So I like to find out as much about them as they know about me. One thing I learned really fast with all the convos that I got was that just because you get one doesn't necessarily mean that those people are going to follow through. I had probably the first 2 or 3 I got were just randomly came out of nowhere, and I was surprised by them, but then when I responded, they never responded back, and I went to the forums and I saw where apparently a lot of people do this. I don't really know why, but people will contact Etsy sellers and say, hey, I'm interested in wholesale, and then the seller responds and you hear nothing back. So whatever. But when you're dealing with something like that, I guess it's a good way to prepare for the real people. But I think that everybody should be prepared before you ever get that first convo. So what I suggest is make a Word document of the following. Okay, you'll need to have a line item sheet with the prices of each of your pieces. For me, this one was super easy, and I didn't actually have to make one because I sell one thing, cards, and I sell all my cards on my Etsy page for the same price, so I don't have a variety of prices or anything. For people that have a variety of things, it's good to list each thing individually and put the price at the wholesale cost. And also you need to specify if it's things that come in different sizes or colors. It's good to do that on the line item sheet as well. Sometimes people will have minimums that for following purchases that are different than the initial minimum. Say you may say, well, first purchase is $100, and then if they want to order more from you later, they can order at $50 increments or something like that. Be sure to specify the types of payment you'll accept and how you want to be paid. For me, I would never mail out a box of 50 cards before I had payment in my hand, and so I want to get paid up front. I want to have their money before they get anything of mine. I know sometimes for local wholesale situations it's a little bit different. Sometimes it's 50% when you order and 50% when you deliver or something like that. But yeah, know where the money is and know when you're going to get it. The huge thing with wholesale is pricing and knowing what to price your things at and not underselling yourself. Don't undervalue your work. That's a huge thing. I think standard is 50% of what you sell your items for is what you sell your items for wholesale. Some people disagree with that. Some people say 30, 40, whatever. It just depends. And it also depends on how long it takes you, but your time is money, and that's my main thing that I've had to work on, is I have to tell myself that my time is money. So when I sell wholesale, I don't sell mine for quite 50%. It's close, it's in the 40s, but I just did not feel like I could just go as low as 50% for per card. So and if that's not okay with the person that wants to buy it, that's fine. But that's what I do. I just don't want to undervalue my work, and I don't want to undervalue my time. So I hope these tips at least get you a little head start on wholesaling and getting yourself ready for the big wholesale order that's coming your way one day. So get ready.